I've obviously never been like homewrecked or anything because like I've never been like married or anything like that. But I had girls try to date guys who liked me, and then they got, and I didn't like the guy, so they got with him, and then they still hated me. Like they out, or like I'll be out with like a male family member, and like we don't look, I'm mixed, so I don't really look like my family members, you know what I mean, because I'm mixed. And they would try to flirt with like my brothers or somebody in my family in front of me, and they but like it's like not that they were flirting with them, it's that they were staring at me and like smirking and like, yeah, I'm talking to this man. Like I'm just like, I looked this girl dead in the eyes, like that's my brother, and then she like rolled her eyes and was like, oh, I don't even want to talk to him anymore. Or like I was at the like at this Curtis Bay Hill, and I was like with my friend. We weren't even really together. We were just all walking the same direction. Apparently, just being in the vicinity of that man made them think I was dating him. So she came up and was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to share him." Grabbed his arm, and I'm just like, "Oh, girl, that is not my boyfriend." And she's like, "What?" And then I'm like, "That's not my boyfriend. Like, don't get a fucking attitude with me." And then she like got off of him, and she's like, "I don't even want him anymore. I just wanted to make you jealous." And I was like, "You are fucking weird. Like, what is your obsession with me? Like, what is it?" And she could not say anything. Like she just shrugged her shoulders and rolled her eyes. Why can't they just, what is it? Who raised you to make you think like this is how you should behave? I don't get it. And I don't get jealousy. Like you don't know me and I don't know you. Oh my god, and one time, me and my dad, he like my dad's like he works on the road or whatever, at the time, and he was in town. So we went to a restaurant. This like it's like a hotel and it has a restaurant in it. And the waitress, and this happened more than once at different locations. The waitress literally was like, she was like flirting with my dad, and I'm just like laughing because like it's like awkward, right? Like it's my dad. I'm not even an adult. I'm not even an adult. Like he's like ordering from me because like I had like the worst social anxiety back then. Like I did not like talking to people because of like what I had been through, and he was ordering for me, and then like he ordered his stuff, and like she like rubbed his shoulder and like his back, like sweetie. But the thing is, she was like staring me down and like smirking and like doing all this weird stuff, and my dad was like, "That's my daughter." Because my dad was like, and my dad's like the nicest person, but even he was like, that was just weird. And I was like, I don't understand why people like that. He was like, I don't know why people act like that either. Like my dad never gets like upset. Like he's literally like the nicest person typically, and like, typically when he's in situations, but like she was doing so, it was so weird. I never understood why women do that. And I was not an adult. That happened to me so often. Like, seek help. What is wrong with you? Or this time we were at Double T Diner, I think that's what it's called, or Bumblebee Diner, I don't know. And the waitress was being nice to like everybody else, like my sister, her husband, but she was being like so mean to me to the point where my brother-in-law was like, "Do you want to leave? Because like this is really getting out of hand." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do want to leave." I was literally like 15, 16, and she was a grown woman. It's insane.